Good evening, all you ghouls, ghosts, and guts. I don't even know where I'm going with that. Anyway, what's going on? I am Scott Churchton with Streampunk Cinema. Alongside me is Mr. Davion Bussey and Mr. Robert Manning, and welcome to Tales from the Film Set, where we talk the film industry, what's going on in the film industry, things in the film industry, or basically things that you just in general. Well, I don't know. We'll make it up as we go along. So, doing a little bit of a Tuesday edition because Monday night, actually last night couldn't work for me specifically. New York City Football Club was playing their first playoff game. Rob is basically showing us basically the entire inside of his room right now.
I'm not trying to.
I was a big fan of actually the woodwork. I think that's a good shade there that you had going on. But anyway, how you gentlemen doing in the meantime?
If you saw my pictures at New York Comic Con, you know how I'm doing.
Well, we're going to talk New York Comic Con. We're going to end up talking a little bit about horror because obviously this may come as a surprise. But hey, Halloween's in 2 days. So we're going to have a little bit of a tier list of some of the biggest and the best and worst franchises in horror. We'll talk a little New York Comic Con. I will also give you the Today in Movie History, by the way. 25 years ago today. We'll talk a little bit about that. Remembering Terry Garr as well, who was arguably one of my first elementary school, wow, I feel weird things I don't understand moments. Between Young Frankenstein and that one episode of Star Trek that she was in, which ended up being a failed TV pilot that never went anywhere. But first of all, gentlemen, how the heck are you?
Fantastically well.
Very sick.
Yeah,
I'm recovered. I
should be able to go to work on Halloween. So
nice. So, all right. So let's roll into this a little bit. We have a tier list right here.
Ooh. All right.
And by the way, this is a very large tier list, I may add.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
This is a very large tier list, by the way. We are probably not going to do all of them on the grounds that will take us about 3 hours. And frankly, I have to be up at 5 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do you not have Terrifier on there?
Go comment.
You know what? Terrifier might not actually be on this one. It was on one of the other ones that I saw. By the way, there were others that were longer than this. I just want to point that out.
It's funny what they think is horror, like Jurassic Parks.
No,
Blade
is not horror. It's more.
So what I think I'm going to do in this case, I'm going to flip this around because there are so many right here, and boy, are there a lot to work with. I wanted to get your thoughts on how to do this. Maybe if we actually, instead of going one at a time here, go through the list and then work on them from S all the way on down.
Okay.
Because there are so many here, I figured basically let's wean out the S ones. Let's go to the A plus, and then maybe B, and then probably the F, as in they're really trash and I don't even care.
Okay. So I'm going to start with S, and so far, what you have at the top is a cult classic. The Exorcist has to be an S.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
More like a C.
You know what? I understand why Day is saying yes. I'm curious to see why Rob says no.
Well, aren't we going based on franchise? So it means all the movies together?
He's got a point. It's got to be the full franchise. So in certain cases, when you look at things like, say, Psycho, that's going to go downhill when you get Psycho 3 and 4. Also, if there's remakes as well, like for Psycho, you have Vince Vaughn. I have to include that in the franchise.
Jesus
Christ. I'm just saying there are other ones of The Exorcist that a lot of fans did not like. So,
but you don't watch horror.
I don't, and I will never watch The Exorcist for a specific reason.
I watched it as a kid, and
I pray for you every day, Day.
As a kid, but doesn't mean I got possessed. But anyway,
I just heard this is for the entire franchise, not just 1 or 2 movies. So if you see something in here, like let's say, like for example, Child's Play is pretty much a safe bet because every movie is bizarre, it's awkward, but it's like, you know what, it still works.
I will say, if there's 2 on there that should be S levels. So I personally feel as though Exorcist, but
actually,
my favorite.
Let's take it a step further. You are allowed to pick 4 S's.
Okay, but my favorite horror film or horror series, well, it was only part 1 and 2, One was a prequel, then the other one. The Thing.
Okay.
Is Saw on? Or I mean, not Saw. Sorry, Scream on here.
Probably is.
Probably.
I hope it would be.
I've been looking at every time you're scrolling down, and I have not seen Scream. But I would consider that an S tier.
Yeah, I would consider that S tier too.
But I don't see it, and that's really shocking.
And Terrifier.
Well, Terrifier's not on this list either.
But like I said, The Thing is a
There's Scream right there.
where?
Is it?
Oh wow.
Oh, okay. Well, me and Day both agree S tier.
For Scream?
Yes.
Yeah.
Scream.
Ah!
What's your favorite scary movie?
How do I do? Let's see. All right, I think I just moved Scream somewhere and I just lost it. Do you see it anywhere?
He lost the Scream.
I lost Scream. There it is.
Ah!
You found it?
Yeah. I gotta move it up slowly though. All right, so you guys agree? You're basically going with Scream at the top.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even the third one with Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah.
All right.
I say The Thing as between an A and S.
Now the thing in this case, there's only two that I remember. The one from 1951, and then also the one with Jeff Daniels later. Was there another one after that?
Two The Things.
It was only two. It wasn't. It was.
Okay.
It was The Thing with what's his name?
I could have swore there's been more than
Was
two.
it no, it was only two. Kurt
Because
Russell,
they rebooted it.
and then it was a prequel. That wasn't a reboot. It was a prequel.
Let me take a look at this. Yes, 1982. Yeah, okay. There was a 2011 version as well.
And that was the prequel.
That's unfortunately got to count as well. Joel Edgerton and Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Yeah.
That still counts. So there's three.
No,
Yeah.
two. It's three?
Yeah, there's three because there was the original one from the 50s too.
Oh.
That one freaked me out. That one scared the crap out of me as a kid.
And this one, even the one with Kurt Russell in it was good.
Oh, Kurt Russell, not Jeff Daniels. Yeah.
And I would say this is by far a S tier, The Thing, because it's that cult classic sci-fi horror that makes you question who's infected or not. And when you find out they're infected or someone in your camp was infected, you're like, what do we do, George? What do we do?
See, the thing about The Thing, like I said, you had a prequel in there, which is going to cut into it. So it's got to be all three movies.
Good?
Huh?
Was the prequel in 2011 good?
It had mixed reviews, but I liked it because it explained a lot that the first one, left.
Now, in this case, also, I think basically because Rob got an S, I got, you got an S. I gotta have my S too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to find I need to find a really good S here. Toxic Avenger.
See, even that I question because it's not horror.
Well,
it kind of is.
No,
Day. Not everything has like the Invisible Man. That's horror.
Yeah, Invisible Man is horror. Blade is not horror.
Sure.
Was there another Shining movie?
I think so.
Because I know there was. They had The Shining.
Yeah, I think there was.
No, it was. It was a lot of
version.
Yeah, it was a lot of USA remakes, straight to TV films.
I mean, there was the one with Tim Weber. I know that.
Wait, that's Tales from the Hood? At the bottom next to A Quiet Place?
Yeah, Tales from the Hood.
Yo, that's A. That's A. Tales from the Hood is A.
All right.
A trash movie.
No, it wasn't. No.
Ooh.
That's foul, bro. No. Have you watched Tales from the Hood?
No, because I don't need to.
Yo, that was good, bro.
Now, in this case, let me see. If there was another Shining.
The fact that you said that The Exorcist is really good, I can never trust any more of your reviews on any horror movie. So
can you turn this camera off, please?
Yeah, you're funny. I love how the leprechaun's on here. That's probably a
Leprechaun's great.
So
okay, so here's the thing. So The Shining had the spin-off sequel with Dr. Sleep, with Ewan McGregor. Birdemic S. It's higher than S.
Well, no, what I was saying is it's funny that the leprechaun's on here. I'm not saying the first one's not good, but the rest kind of. Wasn't there one where Leprechaun goes in space or something?
Yes.
Well, no, Jason went to space though.
No, and Leprechaun went to space.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like the fourth one.
See, I prefer starting off with the original. Like if it was trash, we don't speak of the the sequel.
So you only want to do the first movie in the franchise only?
Yeah.
Entire franchise. So I mean,
like,
because yeah,
I can switch this around if you want.
I mean, if we want to go based on the first ones, then yeah, we can change this.
Yeah, let's go based on the first ones.
Then Jaws is S tier.
Not really, because it really wasn't.
That movie made people not go swimming for months because of that movie.
But you should know that sharks are predatorial. Like,
that movie had an impact on the culture. That is a horror.
So, all right. So now we're doing this on the first movie of the franchise.
Yes, much better.
So Exorcist obviously would be a definite S.
Top tier.
Oh, if you get an S, I get an S too.
Whatever.
What for Tales from the Hood?
Oh no,
Tales from the Hood. Ooh, Candyman.
Cloverfield. I spit. It's funny. I Spit on Your Grave. It was a Sam Shepard movie.
Yeah.
Sam Shepard was the mentor of a guy named Sam Borowski, who used to work alongside at the Northeast Film Festival. Sam Shepard, he had some really weird, like 60s horror films out there that were, Dracula versus Frankenstein. A lot of these ones that were just, they don't stand up well today. Let's just leave it at that.
So you would call it a C.
I Spit on Your Grave.
I would say a B, C.
There you go. I'm happy.
What I said?
No, there.
E.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Friday the 13th classic. Only because of the fact that I have slept at Camp Crystal Lake. There we go. We're only allowed one more S, by the way. We got to make it count.
Okay.
Boy, but there's a lot of options here, though.
Candyman at A.
Where do you see Candyman?
Are we not filling up the entire role?
At the top.
Well, he wants to do Candyman at A, so I'm okay with that. I just got to figure out where it is. Oh, there it is.
Did you hear me, Scott?
Yes, I did.
Are we not filling up the entire row? We're only doing 5 of each?
Yeah, we'll start with 5 and go from there.
Okay, we got to do one more S. Let's see.
Then if we're not giving Jaws an S, give it an A.
Okay.
Because if we want to, I would think the Halloween could probably be an S.
Is Friday the 13th up here?
Yeah, I just put it up top.
Okay.
That's the one we just did.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Freddy.
I mean, here's the thing. These are actually really, really easy right here.
Mm-hmm.
I would almost want to start with like some of the bottom. I mean, I don't know like Bikini Bloodbath, but I mean, I know like Birdemic.
So these, are we judging them based on scare level? What are we judging these on?
Scare level is a good one.
Because I don't think Jurassic Park should even be. I think Jurassic Park would be like a D or an F.
By the way, I'm just trying some things out. I'm trying to hide that ad if I can help it.
Are we able to crop it?
I could live with that if you're willing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that's even better. That's even better. I like that. So, all right. So, what were we looking at? I'm sorry.
But now the only problem about us having here is now the big thing almost covers our entire faces.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, that's okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Here, fixing again.
I'd give Gremlins a B.
All right. Where do you see Gremlins, sir?
I see a C. Where Silent Hill is, and I give Silent Hill an A.
I can't find either one of them.
You see where Urban Legend is?
Okay, I see Nightmare on Elm Street right here.
Past it.
Yeah, you did.
What we can see.
Go back up.
Back down, you mean?
Me back down, sorry.
Prominent. A lot of these are just classic 80s movies too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Cool. Where is it?
Oh, you see where Zombieland is?
Oh, yeah. See where Aliens versus Predator is? 2 up. All the way towards the end. Go all the way down. Over. Just, yeah. Yeah. And then right next to that is Silent Hill. And we'll give Gremlins a B.
Gremlins a B.
If I had my spiked mask, I would have wore it.
And Silent Hill should be an A.
Never even seen it.
God, there's a lot of options here. I should have put these in alphabetical order.
The Mummy's on here? Oh my gosh.
Some films ain't supposed to be here.
That's life. Some of us are not supposed to. No, I'm just kidding.
No, Dag, you got dark. Jesus Christ.
Where do you want Silent Hill?
A.
He wants it an A.
Because it was a good horror film. Like, especially a video game horror movie, that was really good.
If you say so. I wonder what it's rotten to. Oh, Final Destination. I'm going with an A.
Yeah, that's an A. Definitely. Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Will be a B.
Yeah, I could live with a B on that.
Yeah. Sam Raimi is a nice guy.
He is.
I met him.
Resident Evil a D.
Oh God. Except for that one laser scene.
Yeah. Resident Evil should be a D.
Where do you see Resident Evil?
Go back. I think go back up.
Yeah. Let me know what row you're looking at.
At the top, first row.
There it is. Okay. D, you said?
Yep.
I like how we're doing this category, and I know that probably Scott hasn't seen most of these movies like
that. Resident Evil? No, that wasn't Resident Evil.
Oh shit!
What was it?
Return of the Living Dead. I'll leave that there anyway. Scary movie. I like the later scary movies, not even the first one.
Aliens.
Wait, we're putting scary movies as an F?
I am.
Yeah, it was. It was a comedy. It was satire. It wasn't. It was a spoof.
You're a spoof.
No, seriously, it was a spoof on horror.
Which is funny. That's what Scream was originally supposed to be called, was scary movies.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe you're right. By the way, I put Troll up there because that movie also had a very young Julia Louis-Dreyfus in it.
Okay.
Like even before she was on SNL.
Alien should be I would say between an A and a B.
Now, when it says Goosebumps, what Goosebumps are we talking about?
What other Goosebumps?
The original R.L. Stine from the 90s, probably.
Okay, because I mean, I'd consider those. Some of those were really creepy. I'd give that a B.
That Saw should be an A too.
You see, I can't find any of these guys.
Well, okay. So Goosebumps is in your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right by Frankenstein. Yep. I give it a B. I love me some Goosebumps.
Yeah, R.L. Stine is good. It's just that I think he's more C level.
I think you're more C level.
Only reason I'm saying it because it's more of a kid.
Rob, be nice.
I'm keeping him.
Yeah, I'm just ignoring him.
You're like dangerously close, like throwing out a racial slur right now, and I'm very nervous.
I would never do that though.
If he does, I'll be like, I'll find you.
Well, I can give you my address.
Wow. You really want your boat.
By the way, I want to point out, I'm actually currently missing the Yankee game for this at the moment.
Oh my.
Well, hey, we appreciate it. We know the Yankees are going to lose, but we
Yes.
appreciate it.
So,
just kidding.
Birdemic. Oh, Birdemic. That was not.
I'm gonna run downstairs real quick, guys. Sorry about that.
All right, we'll keep going. The Fly. I'll give it an A. Actually, I'll give it a B.
Yeah. We're talking about the one with Jeff Goldblum.
Either one. That one or the original one.
Oh, did we give it a B or an A?
I gave it to a B.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a bug and it's B.
Yeah. Nah. Aliens probably should be an A.
Where do you see?
Aliens is right. It's the last row, the second down, right by open water, in between Bloodhood. It's the last row over.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I was looking at last. Okay, you're looking at column. Okay. Where do you want?
Last column over.
That's got to be up here.
Okay, we can give it an S.
Original version of that ending, though, the alien wins. Everybody dies. Predator is not so much a horror, but it is a fun movie.
Yeah, the one with Arnold.
Yeah. Get to the top. Got you pushing too many pencils.
Child. Ooh, what do you think Child Play should be?
I can go A or B. Probably A.
Okay.
It's funny. Brad Dourif has had like one of the most bizarre, amazingly great careers of any actor out there.
I'll say it's C.
Hot take what Dave said. He's like, hold up, you can't see me, but I think it should be a C.
No, because I couldn't understand a doll running around stabbing people. All you gotta do is kick the darn thing.
Just because you couldn't understand doesn't mean it's not creepy. It doesn't mean that it should be at least an A or B.
No, a C.
I don't see where you're going with that.
Because you tell me you're being chased around a doll. The doll comes up saying, and do one-liners in front of you while you're standing in front of it.
It's creepy.
Okay, it's creepy, but come on. Like, the first thing I would have thought of doing is kick this junk.
Well, yeah, because you've had prep time, as one would say.
Okay. I'll take it. You're darn right. I had prep time.
Okay, Batman.
All right, so what else I missed? Well, I can't say. Well, who said Predator?
That was Scott's decision where Predator.
You said Predator a B?
It's not really a horror film. It's a thriller, but...
Yeah, so you would put that as a C more than a... It's a good film. Don't get me wrong. It's a good movie, but Alien had more of that creepiness about it. Predator was more like that action more than horror.
Well, that's because of
and thriller.
Because of Arnold.
And Danny Glover.
Yeah, the second one.
Action and not horror, per se. The Halloween franchise, or Halloween, should probably be either an
A or a C. Yeah, but I'm thinking A more.
Say A or C?
I mean A or S, I meant, not C.
Halloween. It's the third over, right by Dusk Till Dawn, and it's right by Tremors.
The movie starring James T. Kirk's mask face.
Now, Saw franchise.
Just going based on the first one.
Between A or B. What else do we have?
Or no, sorry, it's I want to play a game.
Yeah, it was just that you're trying to get out of something, but you had to sacrifice one of your body parts.
Yeah.
If
Not the kind of movie I will ever watch.
Yeah, it's crazy. They put Jigsaw into Scream. I mean into Fortnite.
Of course they did. Wait, he'll show up. Listen, he's not going to show up in Mortal Kombat at some point.
No, maybe. I know Ghostface is. He already made the announcement. All right. See, I got an issue right now, guys. Quarantine or record is the same thing.
What?
Mm-hmm.
It's just that one is what country? Argentina, which is record, and quarantine is an American version of the Argentina version.
I love how Ghostbusters is on this list. That's enough.
Yeah, well, I had a little fear in there.
So, dang, this is really, it's not hard, but the limits to add what you want to put for certain tiers.
Yep.
I'm seeing a lot of Fs. We got Jurassic Park with an F. We got Ghostbusters with an F.
Yeah, because it you wouldn't consider it horror.
No.
Is that I Am Legend at the top?
Urban Legend.
Oh, Urban Legend. I was about to say. I'm all set.
Yeah, we also have Underworld.
That's a scary movie now.
No, it's not. That's more psychological thriller.
I'm watching it, man. That ending scene, scary.
Okay, I will say this: The Strangers, I will give it a B or C.
Okay. You know what? Why don't we just basically just go like this? I'm not even going to move him anymore. I'm just going to do that.
Yeah.
Let's start from the top. Yeah, you're right. Classic. C.
Yeah, Silent Night, Deadly Night was good 80s, but also the problem is the second movie had the great line of Garbage Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't say too much about Silent Night, so yeah.
Is it a holy night?
There was a holy bartender. But,
yeah.
Camp Blood 2, I don't know. Leprechaun, yeah, Leprechaun's classic.
Classic, but
I'd give it an A.
No, because if you see an actual leprechaun talking to you, it then you still is because the only reason the leprechaun's coming after you because you stole his coins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because people are greed.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you avoid that greed and say, you know what, I'm not picking this up because this, unless you didn't know.
Do you know the society we live in today?
If you pick up something and you didn't know and you was honest about it, I think the leprechaun will spare you.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, here's the thing. The problem with the leprechaun is also extremely distrustful. So you have to overcome that part of it as well.
Yeah.
Can you overcome their distrust?
Warwick Davis did a great job. And I think that's why it's fine.
A or B. A or B.
We can give it a B.
Yeah, we got about 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes on this, and we got to move on. So
yeah. All right. So let's just B on Leprechaun.
The Howling.
Never seen it.
Me either.
Human Centipede. Boy, that was a that
was an F.
People were not ready for that one.
That was an F, but it was disgusting. It was more disgusting than it was horror.
I never even heard of Human Centipede until it was a South Park parody episode.
I saw it and it wasn't even scary. It was just disgusting.
Yeah.
Just disgusting. Ugh.
Hey, the third one had Eric Roberts in it.
Oh, God, no.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes was fascinating in its own right because that was a movie nobody really understood from the 70s there. Did have had a sequel. Had a sequel. They very young, by the way. George Clooney was in the sequel. I may add. Return of the Killer Tomatoes.
Oh my!
Also spun off a cartoon show, also starring John.
I love. But I wouldn't consider it as horror.
Nah, I mean it's quirky, weird thriller, but
yeah. Boogeyman, I would say a C.
Mm-hmm.
Lake Clasty.
Lake Placid.
Like Flaccid.
That's the one with the big alligator.
Probably a C to a D because it's
Probably
like
C, not a D.
open water, same thing. C
I
to
don't know
a D.
about open water.
I do. It was just people stranded, like in the ocean.
Was that M Night Shyamalan one where they get older or something?
No,
Okay.
people are stranded in the water for a long period of time. For it's two people and they're stranded.
Okay.
They had to enjoy the elements, which to me is like, yay and nay. Like, okay, this is a scenario that could happen, but at the same time, there's ways you could survive it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like realistic, but to some people it's horror, other people it's not. It's like a tweenie, so I will say a D.
I love how voices on here.
Scanners is a classic, so I would say a B.
Mm-hmm.
Terratoons, I never heard of that.
Yeah.
Wishmaster, I would definitely say between a B and an A.
Lost Boys, probably a D or F.
No.
Ooh, no, dude.
Oh, bro.
That's 80. That's Kiefer Sutherland before people knew Kiefer Sutherland was. And also it's got one of the best soundtracks ever, too.
Yes. That's like...
We're talking about scary. I'm not saying the movie's a D or an F. I said for scary-wise, that movie's not scary.
He's got a point. That is the way we're supposed to be doing this.
Oh, the movies.
That's we were talking about on scary level. If it's and so for that fact, it would be a D or an F. The movie itself is probably a B or an A.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah,
I'll
give
you that, Rob. I'll give you that, Rob.
And yes, I know Chris Sarandon's in it. I've met him. I've met Kiefer Sutherland. I know all these people.
Ginger Snap. I would say a C to a D.
Not the cum drop button. No, I'm just kidding.
These I never heard of. Phantasm. That should be S8 tier.
Rob, are we keeping you up? Is it late? Is it past your bedtime, young man?
I have work tonight.
What time?
No, we're good. I gotta go to work at 11.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I gotta do 11 to 7 after being sick. So
Okay, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Credit.
AS.
How is
is that the Blob?
Yeah, the Blob.
Yo, this is a hard one because I watched this movie so many times.
I stay up later than both of y'all, so I don't want to hear it.
Dude, I'm twice your age, man.
Yeah.
You're old. You go to bed early. Besides the one time, never mind.
I want to say SA.
At 3 a.m. in the morning.
Hey, SA.
Yeah. SA. Yeah, Blob is SA. I'm sorry.
Probably.
I would say, yeah, it had that horror creepiness, religious versus demon. The Omen, I would say SA too. Critter would be an AB.
Mm-hmm.
The Hitcher I never heard of. Cloverfield would be between an A and a B.
Mm-hmm.
Children of the Corn. Oh my God. I saw the new version that they made. Yo, this one is an SA.
All right. We got about 4 more minutes I can give you on this.
Okay. Creepshow, AB.
Final.
I Know What You Did Last Summer. It was at that time where it was trying to copy Scream. So I would say AB. The Brotherhood I never heard of. The ABC of Death would be AB.
Blade would be a D.
Yeah, because it's not horror. Hostel will be AB.
Amityville Horror is a classic, though.
Yeah. So that would be SA. Night of the Demons. Oh my God, I met the cast. That would be. Oh my God. That would be an AS. Insidious AB.
Bias that you met the cast, so it became an SB.
No, not even that. I remember watching that movie as a kid. It had everything a horror film should have. Insidious, The Hills Have Eyes. I would say AB. Insidious, AB. Jeepers Creepers fall under SA. Joyride would be a BC. Juno would be a. Wrong turn. Huh?
Creature Lagoon is definitely an S. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. No, seriously, it is.
It's not an S, but
Sharknado above an S.
No, Sharknado is.
Wait, where do you see?
Quack, quack.
Wait, where do you see Sharknado?
Right above Dave's head.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Silence of the Lambs. But let's not get to the Bunny Man. I don't know what that is.
Well, we only have 2 more minutes, so
I know. Killjoy don't. Maniac Cop, I would say a C. Prom Night. Dang, some of these, we would have to have a day where we actually sit back, and I think even having Ryan involved with this.
Yeah.
Because this would be like
this is a monster list, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was looking for something with like 10 on there. This is like the smallest one I could find.
I think we should drop because there's a lot of films that it's on point, and then there's other films where you're like, why is this on this list? And then it's missing some films too.
Yeah.
Like, why is Dracula not on here?
No, it's definitely on there. I saw it already.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that was the Bela Lugosi classic. So,
like, if it was up to me, I will make a tier and also bring back stuff that they didn't add and remove certain things because there's certain films that shouldn't be on there, and there's films where you're like, kind of question: was it really horror or was it more a thriller than a horror? Like Poltergeist would definitely be S tier.
At least they had Goosebumps on this list.
But
Silence of the Lambs definitely is SA tier. Silence of the Lambs.
It's more of a thriller.
Yeah, it is a thriller, but it was a good.
I would probably say it's B.
But it was so good.
Now we're done.
So we'll run with that for a little while. We got a couple more things to run into today, but Day, I want to turn this over to you, sir, because you have some things to talk about when it comes to New York Comic Con. I believe you have some merch.
Yes, I got merch. Freebies. Stuff that Rob will probably kill me if I show him. But first, I'm going to show you this one right here.
Where you live, so it can be easily arranged.
And that was a good save.
You did give me an address.
I did. This Terrifier on the toilet that's in blood.
It's the you got the Funko sticker, so that means it's a shared sticker.
Yeah. It was worth it. I had to get him. Yep. Had to get him. I went to the Funko booth, ladies and gentlemen. I wasn't able to get one thing that I wanted out of the list that I really, really wanted, and that was Meg. But I got some things that I probably definitely wanted. So, like this one right here, the Muppets Animal, the flock was perfect. I needed this one. This is like childhood memories all over again. I gotta go in this box. Sorry. Of course, you got to get your Freddy Funko.
Nice.
Okay. What is? I got this character from Naruto. Well, this creature from Naruto.
Naruto, I tried to watch a couple episodes. Never quite got into it, though.
It's not bad. It's just that there's some episodes that's unnecessary, and then there's others where you're just like,
too many.
Okay, I get it. And I got my dimples and body. I needed this.
Rob, what do you think of that Deadpool right there? Any opinions on it?
I needed my Deadpool and body.
I got the Funkos that I wanted from a different friend, so I'm happy. I'm getting the Dark Magician Girl, and I'm getting the Batman Who Laughs, so we're good.
Okay.
All right, so
you're content with what you got. Okay.
So I did post on my social media that I did do autographs with all like the Funkos I had. So I did get John B. Oh, John. Is it John? John Boyega.
There you go.
His autograph.
Only if you would have did that in white.
I know, but he wanted to do it in red, so that wasn't my call.
A white signature? You wanted this to be a white signature?
That was not a slur.
No, I know.
Mm-hmm.
That gets Funkos.
I would have thrown that out there regardless, man.
Thank you, Scott.
Leave me alone.
Wait,
you're not my dad.
So I got
Static Shock.
I have that same pop sign
by Phil Lamar.
Yeah,
nice.
I have it. Mine says shock to your status.
Yeah, but I was happy about that one. I was like, yep, I got to get it autographed. Everybody, when I pulled this out, everybody was like, yo, stop. Mm-hmm. They come out with static Funkos. I was like, yeah, where were y'all?
Funkos for everything, man. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we should do that as a future show, like ranking the weirdest Funkos.
I mean, I have enough to show off.
No, I mean, like, you know, ones that are available for sale where it's like, really, you can get that one?
Yeah. Then I got the autograph by, let me see, by your boy.
Yeah. My timeline got mixed up, but when I said I was going to send it to you, I realized it was the week of the con. So
and he did an amazing job on the art with his signature.
Hey, I think we interviewed that guy.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we got to bring him back too. By the way, I'm gonna ramp up the interviews because Gary Groob right now is probably ahead of you guys, and I don't like that. So,
okay.
Wait, what's going on?
So we're gonna ramp up the interviews that are coming in, even if they're small 10-minute segments.
Okay.
Because Rich Mancuso has a former world heavyweight champion boxer coming on Thursday. Gary has like a former NLL, like a former GM of National Lacrosse. And it's like this one's got to bring some stuff up. So I just stepped on a Lego.
And Gary V was there, the creator of what? V Friends.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And I got his pop that he established with Funko, and he signed it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that would be a good person to bring in. There's a couple of people that we can bring. We can also bring in Bishop from X-Men.
If we can get him. I know there's a whole Disney rule about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask and see if that's okay. If we can interview him.
Sure.
If he says sure, then cool. But we just gotta understand the guidelines with that.
Sure. Well, that's an easy one, so.
And a few other the one. You know what? Once I put this in, y'all probably gonna lose your ish. Remember when I said that there was somebody that made an appearance and I wasn't expecting, and my mom met them?
Yes.
No.
I really probably didn't tell you, Rob, but
no, you don't tell me things.
Oh,
we don't talk anymore.
We don't talk.
We don't talk anymore.
So there was a certain person that was there that was Angelina Jolie's father.
Mm-hmm. John Voight.
Yeah. And I didn't know he did comic books.
John Voight did comic books?
Or he knows somebody that did it. But
he was the guy who farted on me once in a hallway.
Wait, who did you meet?
Boy, that and by the way, I just want to point out that was a crop dust when he walked by.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Who did you meet?
Angela Jolie's father.
And who is that?
Come on.
I need a name.
Scott, you know who it is. So anyway.
By the way, Rob had to go on account of the fact that he had to ask who Angelina Jolie was.
Oh, no. I didn't say who Angelina Jolie is. I know who that is. I said, who is her father? You wouldn't give me a name.
That one, okay, that one I'll pass. That'll give you a pass on. Yeah, John Voight is an Academy Award-winning actor.
Yeah, I know who Jolene is. I watch her movies all the time. Thank you.
Yeah, but we said
you said father, and I didn't.
It's okay.
It's okay, Rob. It's okay.
It is 100% okay. Legit.
Show us more people.
But he signed this as well for my mom.
It's weird. John Voight is doing conventions. I don't see that. It's not something I would have had on my bingo card.
And then I got Kid Cudi came back again, ladies and gentlemen. And this time I did it right. He signed my comic book, ladies and gentlemen. And I got this comic book that was signed by Tim Filler. The graphic history.
Nice.
And there is something I got also from the Boondock booth.
Okay.
I can't show it because I'm stuck here. I got the Boondocks fighter jacket.
Okay. Nice.
And if you go on my social media, you'll see the jacket. It's fire.
What is your social media, by the way? How can people get in touch with you?
You can go on my Instagram. Well, you go on my Facebook, which is Davion Bussey, which is DAYVEONNE Bussey BUSSEY on Facebook. But on my Instagram, it's at DAYVEONNE _ No, together. I'm sorry. That's together.
Okay. So it's the same thing basically between the two.
Correct. It's together, one word. So if you look me up, you know, you find me. You found me. You found me.
Except on Twitter, where it's a little harder.
Yeah, I don't really be on Twitter, ladies and gentlemen.
I still tag you on Twitter, though, for all your interviews and shit. But
it's hard because, you know, to me, it's like all the nonsense that's in Twitter. I'll be like,
Twitter, you know, it's funny, actually. Funny that you mentioned that because basically we're currently on Twitter right now. Not massive. I mean, but by the way, both Twitter accounts can stream now.
Oh, and let me correct y'all. It's Davion _ Bussey.
It is. Okay. There is an underscore. So, and for the old people out there, that's a hyphen that's down below. So,
and I met some people. I met the guy that voiced Squidward. Took pictures with him.
He has a name. Roger Bumpass.
Bump ass.
No, Bump Pass.
It's Bump Ass.
Bump Pass.
Bump Ass.
And he is and he's Dr. Light from the Teen Titans. And he's Membrane from Invader Zim. So, yeah. We're hoping to get him on the channel still. So it's Bumpus.
Yes, Bumpus, but
we want to be respectful just in case he comes on the show.
Well, I do. I understand.
I don't know. It can't be any worse than Pat Buttram. So,
but at the end of the day, I did go to a lot of parties that I got invited to, except for one I wanted to go to. But hey, it happens. I wasn't able to. But maybe next time.
Yes. Hey, you got to hang out with Juno Temple, okay? Don't give me that.
Huh?
You got to hang out with Juno Temple.
Yeah. Hey, Rob. Hey, Scott. Yeah.
But Dave.
Yeah, baby.
You also met Jason Mewes, right? Jay Mewes?
Yeah. I met Jason Mewes. I met Tom Hardy.
Mm-hmm.
I met a lot of people from the
cast. You did meet Tom Hardy.
Yeah, it's on my social media.
You just did you get a selfie with him?
Yeah. Well, I didn't get a selfie.
So I saw the one picture where he's like, actually, more like actually.
What? Oh, yeah. I forgot about this, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, they was giving out these posters in the movie for the screening for Venom.
Mm-hmm.
Is it signed?
Oh, wait, Rob. We'll find out and see.
I asked you in chat if you got his autograph. You said no.
We'll see. Well, the poster was awesome. You know what I'm saying? But
oh, it is nice. Hang on a sec. Let me go back to the full screen again.
So if you see that little gold aspect, so it was signed by Tom Hardy.
So you lied to me. You said
I wanted to keep it a secret.
By the way, Rob, I want to point out that these things, a lot of these things, Day deliberately held off on telling you, just so you can see your reaction right now.
Well, I don't like being lied to. I asked if you got Tom Hardy's auto, and you told me no, and I trusted you. I will never trust you ever again now. So
okay,
trust.
All right.
Can I trust you for that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trust is broken now. Next time you tell me something, I'm just gonna think you're lying to me. So
you're out. You're out of the circle. You're out of the circle.
Yeah.
It's all good because I never was in the circle.
You were in my circle. I trusted everything you said.
Because I was told not to tell you.
Also, can we talk about on the bottom? I know it's a bunch of wires, but it looks like Venom's goo right now. The stream punk down there, like I know it's a bunch of wires and it's a whole setup, but it looks like Venom's goop.
It looks like a smiley face, actually. It's like, What do you got, Day?
No, I'm just I'm just admiring the Deadpool.
Oh,
hey, I can't wait until next year. I'll show off some items from San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh, you got tickets to go there too?
Yes, you did.
I have a 5-day pass.
Oh, no sweat. Guess what? I'll see you there.
Oh, no. That means I can punch you in real life.
Jay, are you seriously going?
We'll see because I'll be with another group. He is trying to get me to go. So his pass gives me access to all the events, like even the after parties.
Oh, that war is on. The heat is on.
So we're going to see if I'm able to go. Huh?
I'm messing with. I said you're lying.
Okay. But I will see you at San Diego.
Okay. When I don't see you, I won't cry.
Okay, it's all good. Just hope and pray I do go there. Because don't you need access to go to those parties?
I'll find my way.
You'll find your way? Okay.
Well,
good to know.
Jay, here's the advantage both of you guys have. I have none of this, by the way. Rob, you have the TikTok following. That helps you. Jay, you've got that good-looking guy swab.
Actually, the TikTok following ain't even the reason why I got that. It's because me going to these conventions, I know somebody that's going to be a guest at the con and he can pick people to get passes.
Nice.
And also with me, gift the gap.
That certainly helps. You do have the like I said, you got the swagger. That's why I put that one picture of you in the thumbnail, because that is a good looking damn picture, man.
I got the charisma for the business, so there's that too.
Yeah, so do I, but I kind of have the ugliness that doesn't work. So
hey, you can still be an actor. I believe in you.
Yeah.
Well, not an actor, but I play one on TV. Came up with that just now. Okay, so moving on, we got two more quickie little things here before we wrap this up, I think.
Today, movie history.
Because Rob's got to go to work, I got to go to sleep, and Day's
got to go to work tomorrow.
Day has other things to do. So 25 years ago today, there was a movie that was released that was a very strange, odd black comedy. And by black comedy, I mean off-kilter, not, it starred a character basically playing a parody of himself alongside a former comedian, a comedian that basically was also known for the movie Con Air. Is this helping so far?
No.
I know Con Air. I know about all the actors that are in it.
Yeah.
He was one of the main leads in Con Air.
Okay.
I know who you're talking about.
You're talking about not Nicolas Cage.
What's his name?
John.
Closing in.
What?
Closing in.
Closing in.
The one that had the Silence of the Lambs mask and he was locked up in the thing and everybody was afraid to let him out.
No, I don't think that's who he's talking about. I think he's talking about the detective guy.
He is talking about the detective guy. He was also a guy that basically was famous for holding a boombox over his head.
Oh, I got an autograph. The guy that's from Journey of Nanny Gann. That's not an That's my mom's favorite actor.
Yes, that you are correct. His sister is also a comedian too, and very well established in her own right.
Day, you know who this is. It's and you're talking about the movie Say Anything with the boombox. What is his name? John Cusack.
There you go. Okay. So this movie, John Cusack was the lead. One of the cast members from 40-Year-Old Virgin a few years prior was his love interest, and Something About Mary was his wife.
1995.
And it's centered around an actor playing himself in a parody role.
Oh, no, I ain't that.
It has to be 1995.
It was 1999 was the movie itself.
Oh, okay.
25 years ago today. It also had a scene with had a scene with a beer can where a drunk extra threw it at this actor's head, clocked him in the skull, and they decided to keep it in the movie. And the drunk guy who threw the beer can and hit the main lead in basically the starring character in the head, got a SAG contract and gets residuals to this day from that.
Oh snap! So all I gotta do is throw it again.
Yeah.
Well, nowadays you'd be sued.
Yeah.
By the way, this actor also was in Con Air.
The female?
No, the other guy I'm talking about, the guy that got clocked in the head by the beer bottle, rather by the beer can.
Oh,
it wasn't Nicolas Cage.
No.
Let's
see.
He
was nominated. This man was actually nominated for 2 Academy Awards.
You got Steve Buscemi, that's in Con Air. You got John Malkovich.
And you got Vin Rames.
Who else is in Con Air? I love that movie. That's a good movie.
This is what
you guys are close.
I don't know who else.
Was he one of the prisoners, or
he was one of the prisoners? Yes. This actor was in this movie. Actually, was also known for basically, about a bunny in Con Air.
I thought that's John. Am I thinking the actor wrong then?
No, you're not.
It was Nicolas Cage.
It was a movie with the 2 of them in 1999.
Oh,
it was a 3-word, and you've already said 2 of them.
Wait, we've already said the movie?
Yes. You've said 2/3 of the movie. Yes.
Well, you did, Rob.
I guess I did. I don't know what I've said.
Oh, you're so close, dude.
Something Vegas? Las Vegas?
Nope.
No, he said. I was just naming movies that Cusack was in.
Yeah, keep going.
You've already said 2/3 of the title. When you said the name of the actor.
Sorry?
When you said the name of the actor, you said 2/3 of the title.
When I said John?
That's one of them.
Me and John Malkovich.
There you go, sir.
That's a movie?
Yeah. Me and John Malkovich, not me and John Malkovich. Being
John Malkovich was this weird noir comedy that came out in 1999 about a guy who learns the ability to actually get physically into John Malkovich's head and live like him.
So a good guess you probably could have gave is like kind of like Face Off in a way.
But Face Off would have been too confusing because now you're pulling Nick Cage and John Travolta, and I was trying to get you away from that.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but any hint you would have ever gave, I've never seen this movie.
Which is why you had a hard time. I mean, listen, you were very, very close on this. But Catherine Keener was in 40-Year-Old Virgin 6 years prior. Cameron Diaz was in this movie fresh off of Something About Mary.
That's funny. I said John Malkovich.
Yeah, but John Cusack was the guy who actually had the original ability to go into John Malkovich's head. And a drunk extra threw a beer can off a truck and said, "Hey, Malkovich," threw it and whacked him right in the head.
And who was that actor?
I don't remember who the actor was on that, but he gets SAG contracts to this day.
Awesome.
Yeah, the drunk extra throwing a beer. Think fast. And clocked him in the head, and the response was real. Yeah.
Those are the best moments in film.
Yeah, but what's amazing about it is the fact that he literally, like, just cucks the dude in the head, and that's the end. And he gets paid for it.
Was he arrested or anything for that?
No,
he should have been.
He should have been, but no, because
Well,
it depends on the director and stuff like that, and who like.
Either way, unless it was in the script, which it wasn't.
Right about here.
That's,
yeah. Drunk dude clocked him in the skull, gets a SAG contract out of it, and gets residuals. He's gotten residuals on that Think Fast for the last 25 years.
Damn.
Yeah. Clearly I did something wrong in the film industry. My God.
Well, it's never too late to change.
Exactly. I'm on set tomorrow. Maybe I can throw a beer can at the main lead.
Oh, you're on set tomorrow? Woo!
Yeah, I'd
just throw a beer can at somebody. It'll work.
No, then you get fired.
Yeah, who can I throw a beer can on this thing tomorrow?
Yeah.
Patina
you
Miller.
Get fired because you're not supposed to be drinking on the job, and number two, you assaulted somebody.
Yeah. I won't do it to Patina Miller. Probably won't do it to Joey Badass. Mackay Curtis probably not. Yeah, okay. But yeah, no, you probably don't want to do that. Have I been drunk on set? Yes, I have. Have I been given real alcohol on set? Yes, I have.
Yeah, I have too.
Well, see, it's funny because a lot of times you're supposed to be given O'Douls, and sometimes, I mean, I did something. I remember it was on the set of Unforgettable and some Thomas Ian Nicholas movie where they were just like, you know what, you want it here, and they just like gave real alcohol. It's the episode of Unforgettable was a 32. It was fine, but with the Thomas Ian Nicholas movie, I just kept drinking 8 o'clock in the morning.
Wow!
They just kept giving it. I just kept chugging, and I remember being wrapped at like 10 or 11. Basically, they finished the scene. They were done with me, and I'm like walking back to the PATH station, 11 o'clock in the morning, and I'm walking like this because I am so absolutely gone.
Yeah. They gave us alcohol on set when I did God's Country song for the bar scene.
Isn't like alcohol like a heathen amongst like hardcore Christians?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not sacramental wine, but
if you've seen the movie God's Country song, you would understand because it's a Christian dealing with an alcoholic problem. And so his music wasn't Christian music, and he's performing it just in a bar and stuff. So gave everybody in the bar scene, everybody beer.
Legally, you're not supposed to. Like I said, it's supposed to be grape juice for wine or O'Douls, non-alcoholic.
Right.
We were at an actual place that served beer.
Well, they're probably just like
place around it. They got non-alcoholic beer now, so
yeah.
Well, it was definitely alcoholic.
Yeah, non-alcoholic beer. You also have Ecstasy and Honey Rose, which are those herbal cigarettes, which just taste terrible. My God. You'll take it for the $14 plus the overtime, or whatever the math works out to be, $30 sometimes. But my God, those things are horrible.
The cigarettes?
Oh, the herbals are terrible. There's nothing like it. I remember on Boardwalk Empire, we used to smoke those things all the time.
And then do we have more?
More of a smoke guy, but find out when I get there. All right, so got one more thing to wrap up in this case. I think before we call it a night.
Okay.
Surprising, not surprising, but it was the passing of one of my early childhood crushes, Miss Terry Garr.
Oh.
From scenes in Young Frankenstein to Mr. Mom to even one episode of the original Star Trek series, which was supposed to be a pilot that never took off, called Gary 7. Terry Garr was that perfect girl next door for all of us, and yeah, for my little 10-year-old self looking at her, I was like, yeah, I don't understand what's happening right now. But she always had this sweet, demure persona, long career, very successful career. And one of the old mainstays from the Mel Brooks era is another one's gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we lost the guy yesterday too.
Oh yeah. Oh God, yes. That one was hard.
I was hoping not to bring that one up.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Let's get it.
I mean,
Let's get into it.
Doing the memories of other, we got to bring up the other person too.
Yeah, I suppose you're not wrong. So,
and guess what? He was there at New York Comic Con.
Wait,
was you really?
Yes.
Did you meet him?
Yes, I know him personally.
Oh, sorry. Then I wouldn't have brought it.
No, eventually we have to bring him up. Yes.
There you go. Coach Hughes from the Warriors.
Yes.
With a somewhat, shall we say, heavier version of me back around 10, 11 years ago. I think this, this is about 2013, I believe it was, Northeast Film Festival.
And when I met him, it was at Urban Action Film Festivals. So I'm always an ongoing person that would go there, learn to fight action scenes and stuff with, and he will be always there, greeting people, remembering you. I remember I got my autograph from him. He was really a nice individual.
Oh, yeah.
And when I basically know him throughout the times I've been going to the Urban Action Film Festival, and I'll always come by to his booth and say, yo, what's up? How you doing? He'd be like, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. And this year I went by the booth. He looked all lax, chill. And then to come to find out this happened, this was like kind of shocking.
Yeah. This one was a little rough for me when I found out about it. Because again, I did his tribute video. When he received a Lifetime Achievement Award, I'm the guy that did the video. And that's really where I started. It's weird, but that's about the time I learned how to start doing editing. So there was a movie he did with Denzel Washington, NYPD Blue. He did a bunch of stuff. Cop Rock. He was in the first episode of Cop Rock, which is a hilariously, amazingly terrible, yet incredibly amazing, just awesome cop series from the guy who did Hill Street Blues. But David Harris had a very good career, but again, he's most known for the 1979 movie, The Warriors, and also the game as well that came out a few years later.
And I will say, David Harris, you will be missed. Like, seriously.
Yeah, this has been the Anos de Muerte on my side of my life for 2024, man.
Yeah, and what's crazy is it's gonna start hitting when the real big people get.
Well, apparently, I think Samuel L. Jackson's 75 now. I think.
Yeah.
No.
You got
Denzel's getting up there. Arnold and Stallone are getting up there.
Arnold, Stallone. You got the Mel Brooks, Mel Gibson.
Yeah,
Chuck Norris.
Yeah, Chuck Norris is like
he's in his 80s.
Chuck Norris, and he has health issues.
Yeah.
But James Earl Jones was the hardest hitting moment of everybody at the Star Wars and Lion King.
Sure. And White Shadow. Can't forget White Shadow. Yeah. Oh, Great White Hope. I'm sorry, Great White Hope. Great White Hope. So. Mm-hmm. And sadly, Coming to America too, which we don't like to talk about. That is the Fight Club thing. We don't talk about.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. Anything else you think?
After that, no.
I think happy Halloween to everybody.
Yes.
1,000%.
Yes, sir.
In 2 days, it is Halloween. So please be safe. Watch your candy. Have your parents check it. Because we are still in a time that people like to do bad things to candies. So.
And do not hang around weird stranger people. Like, seriously.
Like that guy right there.
Ignore him.
If you see him, run away.
I'm not saying run, but
I mean,
take a picture and then run away.
You don't have to run because Scott will just walk very slow. You'll be good.
I ain't saying all that. On that note, ladies and gentlemen.
Actually, real quick, I want to ask one question before I wrap up. Legit. Tomorrow is the day before Halloween. Do you guys have a name for it? Because I know basically I had a kind of conversation at my father's house the other day.
Mystery Night.
We called it Goose. What do you call it?
Mystery Night.
You call it Mystery Night. That's a new one.
I call it Halloween Eve.
Okay, but you don't have like the thing where they toilet paper the houses and shampoo.
That's that's what it's called. It's like Mischief Night. Sorry, Mischief.
Okay. Mischief Night. I've heard. Goosey Night is usually what I got here. Cabbage Night was always popular name. Rob is confused, so let me clarify this a little bit. Here in New Jersey, and some places also in the U.S., there was always this tradition the day before Halloween that you go out and you throw toilet paper around the neighborhood, and you like put soap on cars and little like light stuff. Sometimes you get assholes who would like shave cats or throw like eggs at somebody's door, like they used to do to my house when I was a kid. But mostly harmless stuff. And it always goes by different names. We always called it Goosey Night in Waldwick, which apparently was not a common name. Cabbage Night was more popular. Mischief Night, like you talked about, was a common name too. But I don't think people outside of Jersey ever really did that.
I only heard of people doing pranks on like Halloween. I've never heard it the day before.
Oh yeah, day before.
If like you go to a house and they don't give you candy, they give you like fruit snacks or something. Then I heard that's when you egg the house and stuff, or their house will be pranked before November 1st.
Yeah,
over here they do that before Halloween. Like you get egged or toilet paper.
It's trick or treat, but that's weird.
Yeah, I'll pull this article up real quick. Cabbage Night, Mystery Night, or Mischief Night, Goosey Night. What does it all mean? And that's pretty much what you do with it.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good decorations for Halloween.
Yeah. Typically you have to take this. You're supposed to take the stuff down, but toilet paper is not that big a deal. It's just because it just decomposes on its own. But it'll be interesting to see what kids do nowadays. But if they even do it.
Yeah, they're so caught up in social media, they be like, look.
Yeah.
People still do this?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It turns out this is more common in the Northeast around here. So Jersey, New York, like Connecticut.
I'll have to look up on TikTok.
Wait.
It's probably going to be a trend.
Also, it's like egg, toilet paper, and also they do throw frozen batteries.
I've heard that one too. Batteries on a kit. Yeah. Like I said, that's when you start getting to more assholery level.
Yeah.
Because we, like I said, eggs on doors was common. But then you get like some of them would actually go and like shave, like find stray cats and shave them, and stuff like this. But mostly harmless. But yeah. All right, gentlemen, I think we'll call it here unless you got something else.
Oh, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Rob, do you have anything else to say?
Go see Venom. Go see Venom 3.
Oh yeah, so you were going to go see that too, right?
I wasn't able to because I was sick Sunday, so
okay.
I'm going weekend.
All right. Well, when you do,
Yeah, I'll get your review. But go see Venom 3. And on that note, my name is Robert. That is Day, and that is Scott, and this is Tales from the Film Set. Woo!